You'll know this is for you because you are thinking differently. You're done chasing approval. There's almost this coldness that you've had to kind of embody. I'm hearing there are like deep wounds, money wounds and family wounds for this collective. And you're annoyed. You're annoyed that things haven't been happening as quickly because you can feel it. You have this sense where you know where you're going. You may be up in the clouds feeling this energy, but it's like you picked up on this wind and you're letting it take you. But there's this annoyed energy for this collective today. And with the Queen of Swords, this is your energy right now. You know you're being guided, you're being led to do things differently, but not everybody understands where you're going, and you're done hearing, oh, I'm so proud of you, or it's great that you're doing that. You're okay being misunderstood right now. That's what the energy is giving. I'm also seeing that there are certain family wounds coming up where it's like you've had to set boundaries. I'm almost seeing you surrounded by family and feeling evil eye being thrown at you. I feel like you were somebody's comfort here, but you're realizing that those people are not going to change, and you can't change them, you can't heal them. But the only reason they want you around is because they have their own projections of what a family unit should look like, of what a happy family or a relationship dynamic. This could have been friendships too, I'm getting for some of you guys. I'm seeing that the way that things that used to make you happy, like maybe you've slowed down on partying or consuming, alcohol or drugs or anything like that. I'm seeing you kind of taking a step back and looking at other people's behaviors and not being disgusted, but maybe for some of you, but almost feeling this discomfort where you're like, that's just not how I want to live my life anymore. That just doesn't sound fun to me anymore. It's like you excluded yourself. Because I'm seeing people like your old life just trying to drag you back in. That's the main challenge point that you have right now. You're expanding, your nervous system is expanding. And it's crazy because the eclipse energy, and people are like, oh my God, you gotta manifest, you gotta do these things, you gotta lock in. If you're like me, girl, we need some rest. Maybe you've been getting sick and you're like, I'm trying to lock in, but my throat hurts or something like that. And like throat energy is coming through, so your throat chakra is getting activated. You're not staying quiet anymore. Yep. I feel like you are getting your bag in the next, I want to say, like, I'm getting 7 to 14 days. 7-14 could be significant. You're going to start seeing the shift happening. Even this week for some of you. But it's because you're going through a tower moment. I'm hesitant to say, oh, this is going to come in like the next 24 hours or by the end of the week, because you're still falling off the tower. Okay? But I feel like Spirit's like, don't worry about that tower. Don't you worry about that tower, because I've built this beautiful new tower. And you've been building on foundations. You've been focusing on long-term stability and security. And even though it's not being reflected right now, Spirit is saying you are on track, you are on the way, it is coming to you. You're attracting it because you're focusing on things that you do have control over. I almost see you kind of learning to give up on the right things in life. If you've ever felt like, oh, you've quit on certain things and you regretted it, Spirit is saying, not the 8 of Wands, something's moving quickly. We're gonna ask Spirit what that's about. But what I'm seeing is that something is moving you to the right things. That's why you have this low tolerance. For some of you, I'm heavily getting that you're getting evil eye from your family. Like, they just don't understand you at all. And they don't understand why you're not people pleasing. They don't understand why you are speaking up about certain things. And I feel like there's certain connections, especially when it comes to family or friendships, like people that are close to you, where you tolerated a lot of behavior. I'm getting nosy. Like, there are people who are nosy in your business, but not for the right reasons. You're like somebody's favorite comfort meal. And I'm getting something about, and this tension is going to continue towards the end of the year because there's a shift happening within you. That's just what it is. Yep, the Star. No, the Chariot. I was going to say the Star, but the Star is about healing, and it's about closing out negative feedback loops and focusing or building new positive loops, right? It's like, I feel like you're just in this dark room and maybe you're holding your phone flashlight and you're like, or even a candle for some of you, and you're just moving through the energy. You're moving through it. The Chariot is here. So this is telling me like you're actually going to be moving. So if you've been manifesting a move, if you've been manifesting, yeah, I'm getting moving. You're just moving. And the reason that this is happening now, I'm also hearing there's a new project that Spirit doesn't want you to give up on. Keep going. And it's crazy because right now you are being asked, you're being led to connect into your flow, your creativity, to devote to your creativity. Whether you're a lawyer or a realtor, like whatever industry you're in right now, creativity isn't just about being an artist or a singer or a dancer or whatever, right? Or a content creator. You can use creativity in so many facets of your life. So, and I'm hearing like this next job, this next project, this next thing coming in for you that you've been manifesting isn't just going to be, oh, the next thing. No, this is the thing. This is that's keeping you on this path. Okay? This Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles energy that's coming through for you. I'm also hearing animals. You could be having dreams with pets, pets that have passed away, or animals coming through in your dreams. That could be significant for somebody. I'm hearing like vivid dreams coming through. Spirit wants you to hold your vision and just create. Let things come out of you. It's almost like the mirroring energy. You're reflecting back this creativity, right? It's compounding. Even if you feel like you're not doing much, even if it's just one thing a day that you're focusing on, trust and believe that that one thing is going to compound with the thing you did before and the things you do after. And it's going to start snowballing very, very quickly for you is what I'm hearing. Your life is changing rapidly. That Chariot, it's like you're being transported to a different timeline, my love. This is no joke. The Chariot is about preparation. You have to prepare your Chariot, and and I think that's what you've been doing. You've been focusing on your money wounds, your money healing. You've been setting better boundaries with your family, with your friends, right? With relationships. You've been doing the healing work, the inner work. You've been doing the shadow work, even if it's painful. Even if it's been painful, even if it's been tough. I feel like you've been just going through the fears and taking little pauses here and there. I'm even hearing heart center, like your heart center has been opening up. And that's why the Tower is here, because that's the preparation. The healing work that you've been doing, the shadow work that you've been doing, the changes that you've been making in your life, the realizations you've been having, as small as they may seem or as fleeting those moments may be in our spiritual journeys. Because spiritual awakenings and spiritual ascensions, like initially, like if you're talking about spiritual ascension, which we're all here to do, whether you agree or not, it's just the soul truth. It is what it is. We're all here to ascend and be the best version of ourselves and overcome karma and challenges and lessons and wounding and all these things, right? And it's not even about remembering. Like remembering, I guess, is a key thing to it, but I like to use the word becoming. It's like you are becoming this person. You're creating this person. You're integrating, right? Because if you were meant to be just who you were, you would just be that, but you're not. Remembering isn't just about being who you were or who you are. It's about becoming who you're meant to be. It isn't just enough to just conform. You have to integrate things as well. When you're having a spiritual awakening, you're awakening to how you were attached to your reality, to how things were holding you back that you didn't even realize were holding you back, or that you were letting it hold you back. And then you start, you start attaching. Well, you realize that you're attached. You start releasing, right? You're doing the shadow work. You reconnect with yourself, and then you rise. So it's inevitable. You're, literally the emperor. You're taking charge of your life. Your life is coming back to you. And it's going to start moving very quickly. Just because you're falling doesn't mean you will always be falling. Just because you're falling doesn't mean you'll always be falling. You're being prepped for something bigger than you right now. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. And that's why Spirit wants you to continue creating and continue showing up in the ways that you can. In the ways that you can.